6 young Chinese clinical engineers sharing their stories of their careers. An online webinar was held with discussion on the development of clinical engineers in the post-epidemic period. Welcome to our CM International News channel. My name is Leah. Founded in 1986, China Medical Devices Journal has committed to promoting the development for clinical engineers, organizing conferences, and providing training opportunities. Every year, CMD Journal Prize hosts the Global Clinical Engineering Day Celebration Conference, Outstanding Chinese CEs Competition, and China's Medical Devices Data Release Conference. Beginning from this year, China Medical Devices Journal has started to host a live streaming every Thursday. On April 30th, young Chinese clinical engineers from 6 different cities was invited to share their stories as clinical engineer professions and their views of the field. During their work, they realized the importance of improving their professional skills. At the same time, there is need to increase the acknowledgement of having CEs participation in the hospital decision-making process.
未来的一个医院发展的话，就不再只是医生、护士，而是医生、护士、医工一个三足鼎立的一个状态。希望中央领导能否加大对我们这一头的重视，可以更好的建设这样一个的医工体系。对于我们医工的一些职称啊或者什么认可啊，能给一个相对而言的支持。
They also shared their own experience during the COVID-19 outbreak. When facing the urgent situation to ensure the regular function of hospitals and the supply of the protective equipment and resources, such as masks and protective gears, is critical for them. By using new technology including AI system, more rapid and accurate diagnosis greatly improves the efficiency and becomes an effective weapon to win the battle. On May 6, hosted by China Medical Devices Journal and co-organized by BD, an online webinar of how clinical engineers should prepare for the post-epidemic period was held. Experts from Jiangsu Province Hospital, the affiliated hospital of Qingdao University, Nanfang Hospital, and Guangdong Provincial People's Hospital were invited to share the experience. Director Chen from the Medical Devices Department of the Nanfang Hospital in Guangzhou mentioned that Nanfang Hospital sent 5 teams of 135 medical staffs to assist designated hospitals in Hubei and the Guangdong provinces. Now, as the mission has been completed and the heroes have returned safely. She also emphasized that after the medical devices that were used for COVID-19 treatment returning back to the hospital, it requires careful cleaning and sterilization. In the meantime, personal protection should also be done properly. Her department has cooperated with the infection management department to make sure those devices are safe and clean to use in the hospital again. In addition, improving the quality control and management system of medical devices in the hospital has continually been crucial work for medical devices department. Director Chen said the experience of fighting coronavirus has led to some thoughts on the future development of clinical engineers, including the development of multidisciplinary team, to establishing a regional medical cooperation mechanism. How can clinical engineers provide fast and efficient training of various types of medical devices for the clinical users? In the future, how can clinical engineers better integrate new technologies for clinical and patient services, such as AI, robotics, etc.? With the realization of the intelligent robots, 5G wearable devices, and telemedicine, the role of clinical engineers in the healthcare industry will become more important in the near future. To watch the playback of the conference, you can download the Outstanding CE app or by checking information section below. If you have any questions or would like to learn and share more international clinical engineering related information, please feel free to contact us. This is CM International News Channel. We will see you next time.